Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? Spoofy here with the card, guys. I'm actually giving you guys something that I've been trying to hype up just a little bit, not gonna lie. It is actually a Denko doll. If you guys don't know what Denko dolls are, they are actually something that a good friend of mine, JP, actually named. It's Shadows with Denko Sekka. And the deck is very explosive. And right now it's a meta call because I have a few tech choices in here as well. And because I'm having troubles against the Clifforts or the Clyforts or Thoughts or however you want to call them or whatever you want to call them. But this deck, since Denko Sekka has been released, has had a outstanding Burning Abyss matchup. And what you're going to see later on, more than likely today, that that's the case. I did a deck profile, not a deck profile, I'm doing that now actually. I did a dual video for Burning Abyss, and then I'm going to do a dual video for Shaddolls mirror match, and then for a Clyfort matchup. So I'm going to have 3 different duels up for this, showcasing you what the deck can do, different plays, different variant, like play styles you could have with the deck and whatnot. But I want to go ahead and get into this deck profile. People have been asking me about it. I put a picture up on Facebook actually when we were recording the first game, and I opened up the Absolute Stones, and I OTK'd my friend who opened up Double Dante in like set 3 or set 2 or something like that. So without further ado, I want to give you my Denko doll deck profile. You're gonna see there's a couple different card choices that you're not gonna know what there is, but I'm gonna explain everything in detail for you today. So first off, I played triple Shaddol Beast. Shaddol Beast is, in my opinion, the best Shaddol. That's not any fusion. Shaddol Beast gains you all of your advantage. It's a deck thinner. You get to draw into your deck, draw through your entire deck, and then you can get it off of Falco, which I play 2 of. And you can use the Falco to flip and get the Beast, and then flip the Beast the next turn, or if you have a Shadow Games, flip the Shadow Games, and draw your 2 and discard 1, and it could just set up your entire play. And so in this build, I like to play going to Yazi with these 2 cards, and it's very good because Yazi is very good against the Burning Abyss matchup. So I recommend playing this exact ratio, the 2 Falco and the 3 Beast. Then I also play 2 Dragon. I still think this card is very needed right now. 1900 beater is really big, and being able to go Denko Sekka, and then maybe playing your Foolish Burial to kill one of the back rows. Knowing, like, you might know what the card is. You might know what one of the back rows are. And what if they have the out to Denko Sekka? Well, you can Foolish Burial the dragon to get rid of it so it won't be a problem later on. And that's where people fail to realize, like, why do people still play, 2 Dragon? Why not go to 1? Well, that's the reason. Clyforts are still a deck, and you can, bust through their skill drain or bust through their scout that's on the field and whatnot, and you'll be able to get rid of all that stuff. Play also 2 Hedgehog. Now that you, with the addition to Shekiniga, or I don't know how to pronounce his name, I'm just going to call him Shek, the Earth guy. With access to the Earth guy now, this card becomes a lot more playable because you'll be able to, ditch this to get another Shaddol to your hand and have hand fodder for the Shekiniga, or however you want to pronounce it, and it'll just create no dead effects with the Shek, which is very good. And then you play the one, I play the one Squamata. Squamata is very good because you can dump this with the fusion or with the construct, and then you can send the core for the core to get back your fusion or your El Shaddol fusion, and that's very key actions in any matchup. And another reason this card is very good, I'm contemplating playing 2, but I really don't want to. Game 2s and 3s, people do put in like Vanity's Fiend, and that's a card, and I can't do anything to Vanity's Fiend unless you can't do anything to Vanity's Fiend. Like, your only out has to be like, I don't even know what, to be honest with you. Like, Squamata and then the 2 Dragon. I'm pretty sure that's like maybe it. So, or like a Light Monster in my tech card. But, Vanity's Fiend is a card, and you do need to play this because some Burning Abyss players are still playing Vanity's Fiend in the main deck, which I've come to notice, and it becomes a problem. So, I mean, Squamata is probably the best card out to that. And that's it for the Shadolls. It is 10 Shadol monsters altogether. Alright, now for more monsters here. We got 3 White Dragon Wyverburster. You play a lot of darks, and you want to get the Wyverburster out so you can manipulate the darks for your Dark Arm Dragon also. And so if you do go through a lot of your Shadolls and you have one of these, you might be able to, you know, go BLS and go Wyverburster, have 3 drop dad and go for game. And that happens a lot, like more than not, it happens a lot. Then I'll play the only one Black Dragon, Collop Serpent. Reason being, you don't want to have him early game. You would rather search him off of this and then be able to use this guy to summon this guy with your Wyvern in your graveyard, and then just get your dad back and then just go for game. Very good cards. I would never go to 2 on this, more likely. Some people I see are playing 2 and 2 of both of these, but I do not agree. I think this card could be dead a lot, and I think these cards are perfect the way they are. Then I'll play 2 Mathematician. Mathematician is that card to get you your Glow Up Bulb. And Glow Up Bulb is a very good card in this matchup because I do play an extra card, which I will get into, that is very beneficial, and it creates a lot of awkward situations for your opponent, and I'll get into that in just a moment. So I'll play 2 of this, and you know, getting your Squamata effect to a beast, or your Falco or Squamata Falco gives you an instant Falco target. It's very good, and then you get a +1 off this, which is outstanding to begin with. And then the heart and soul of the deck are one of them. 3 Denko Sekka. I told people to pick these up. If you go on my Facebook, you know I told you to pick these up. And Denko Sekka is Cold Wave on crack cocaine, and that is not an understatement. With Cold Wave, you couldn't activate anything. Now, when you control no set spell or trap cards on the field, you play this, and your opponent cannot do anything unless they have the Solemn Warning. And I've seen a lot of Burning Abyss players either play or side deck the warning just knowing that I play Denko Sekka in my deck. And being able to just summon Denko Sekka and them not having a response means that I'm more than likely going to win that turn, or be in a very, very, very optimal situation where, you know, they're not going to come back. And Denko Sekka just opens up so many plays because maybe they have the Vanity's Emptiness for your Shadol Fusion. You can just summon this while they have their Dante on the field and just Shadol Fusion away, and it's just free reign just to destroy your opponent. So I did play 2, and 3 is just outstanding. I've never drawn 3. I've drawn 2 sometimes, and knowing they have an out to this, I'll have the second one, make them think I'm going to make a big push, and then next turn go for the second one and just absolutely obliterate them. So 3 Denko Sekka. Note, it's a light target. Then I play 1 Raiden. This is one of my tech choices. JP also played it as well. I'm still iffy on this card right now. It hasn't steered me wrong yet. Let's just put it like that. Being able to have a control mill, first off, being able to mill 2, maybe hitting a Shadol, or even like per se a fusion or a glow up bulb or anything like that, you know, is very beneficial. And then on top of that, it's a level 4 tuner, which, like I stated in the beginning, I can go Yazi, and there's 2 ways you can do Yazi, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, I'm gonna read him just to make sure. Yeah, it's a generic card, so pretty much you can just have him in a level 3, which will be your Hedgehog, which I've actually done a couple times. So I mean, it's not too totally horrible, and I do play Scrap Dragon in this extra deck, so being able to go Scrap Dragon is very good. And then it's level 4, and that's very beneficial too, and you'll know why in a few minutes. Then for the 1-ofs, we play the 1 Glow Up Bulb. This becomes very important in the moment. I'll let you know about this in a second. I'm going to place this to the side here. 1 Eclipse Wyvern. Eclipse Wyvern obviously is Eclipse Wyvern. If I play this, I'm going to be playing a Dark Arm Dragon. Alright, so there's really no explanation in this because you can manipulate your graveyard with all the darks, and Dark Arm Dragon is just dad. He is the father of Yu-Gi-Oh! Then I play 1 Blackluster Soldier. It's BLS, you should play it. And then I play one of my tech choices a friend told me to play, and it actually works. JP and I were talking about this as well on our car ride back home from Florida when he got his second top 8, and I tried it and I love it because it creates a lot more win conditions for the deck, and it can put people in a game state where they have to overextend, and then you can just punish them right after that with this card, and it is honest. I've come up to a lot of situations where I have light monsters in my hand after I go off. Like I'll conserve a light monster or two, and my opponent will, you know, combo off and get over my field. And I've done a lot of damage, but there's no way I can do any more damage. So I just lose. There's no way I can get around, you know, the cards they play. And with Honest, if you put enough pressure on them, like Shaddoll's do, you can just summon that light monster and just Honest them for game. Simple as that. And more times than not, I actually have done that. And it's pretty funny when the look on their face when I do play the Honest. So I'm going to put these to the side as well. This is going to go with Glow Bulb. I'll just show you guys in a second. I've got a lot of actually cool little plays I'm going to do for y'all in a few. Then for the spells, play 3 Fusion. It's easily the best card in the deck, one of them, because you can just go in your deck and just, you have free reign to make your construct or anything per se. So 3 of these, 3 El Shaddai fusions. This, you know, creates for more OTKs and whatnot, and being able to fusion twice in a turn is more beneficial than not, because, you know, putting up a construct and a window on the field when your opponent has virtually hardly any outs is very good. And being able to go Falco, bring back a beast, and then using this to get rid of your Falco, or if you have a construct on the field. I've actually done this once or twice. I had a construct on the field, and no, actually that doesn't even matter. But being able to Falco, get the beast, and then El Shaddai fusion, both of them draw and go window is very good too. And people don't see little plays like that which actually help you win the game. And then you can just recycle this, because all 6 of these cards are recyclable. So why not? Then I play 2 MST. The one card I was thinking about cutting was the Raiden for the 3rd MST, but right now 2 is working okay. Nothing really more to say about that right now. With more testing, I'll figure it out. Then I play 1 Allure of Darkness, obviously, and 1 Foolish Burial. You kind of have to play them both. Okay, then for the tech card of the deck profile, Instant Fusion. People don't see this coming. Okay, Instant Fusion is very good for actually an array of situations. Alright, so you're playing against Burning Abyss. What cards are very good against Burning Abyss? Dweller. Dweller is a card. And so you play black and white dragons, and then you can summon the level 4 off of this and go Dweller. And in your field with, like, you know, Window Dweller, it's amazing. Window Dweller Denko. I've actually ended up my field a couple times against Burning Abyss, and it's unreal. So that's number 1. Number 2, Naturia Beast. Now, people, I know right off the bat, how are you playing Naturia Beast? And I'll get to that in just a moment. Just know that this is very beneficial for the Clyfort matchup, because Naturia Beast. And then the last thing, Window is an instant fusion target. Just to let everybody know. A lot of the times I have Falco in my hand, I'll summon the Falco, and I'll go Window. Or I'll go instant fusion for Window. I'll have a fusion in the graveyard, right? And I'll go Yazi. They'll still have their card on the field, their Exceed monster, and then you get that fusion back, and then you fusion. Which is unreal. It's honestly, the plays you can make with these cards are just beyond me. Like, I didn't even know the possibilities of plays until that. But being able to, you know, have flip a Falco, get its effect, get a beast, you know, go instant fusion for Window, go Yazi, get your fusion back, and then fusioning off for like a construct is amazing. And people don't see it coming, because against Burning Abyss, you know, Window Yazi, Denko, something like that is more than likely not game. So, and then I play 3 traps. 2 Sinister Shadow Games. I think 3 is overkill. Always have, always will. Earlier you had to play 3, but now you don't. 2's plenty since you only play the 10 card core. And then actually, speaking of core, play the 1 core. You can recycle all your spells back and whatnot, and it's very good. And then you can play Star Eater as well with your Falco, which I actually play, and it's actually very beneficial as well. So yeah, that's it for the main deck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get into the side deck, and then I'm going to go over a play or two. just to show everybody. One, I play Armory Arm. This is going to go in one of the little plays I've actually done before. So I'm going to go this over here. One, Armades. There's nothing really much to say about Armades. You can go against this against Burning Abyss as well, and they can't do anything. So Armades. Naturia Beast. I'll get into this in a moment. You'll see the last card in the extra deck why I'll play a Naturia Beast. So one Naturia Beast. One Yazi, like I stated before, it's very good against the Burning Abyss matchup, and it's very easy. It's easily accessible, which is what I love about the card. One Scrap Dragon. If I do take out the MST, I will be taking this card out. I don't want to, but it might have to happen. I would have to test a little more because Glow Up Bulb plus Dark Arm Dragon equals Scrap Dragon, but we'll have to see. I like it so far though. One Star Eater. Star Eater obviously is there for the Shaddoll Core Falco play, and then going into this it being a light as well, so you play Honest and all the other stuff. It's very good. Actually, I don't even know if you can you? Or is it just your opponent? Nah, I lied. I cheated somebody one time. Let's see. If this card attacks, it is unaffected by other cards. Yep, I've cheated a couple people with that before. Disregard what I said about the Honest. For the fusions, play Double Window. People, I don't think, are going to agree with some of the cards I play in the extra deck, but it's whatever. It's player preference. 3 Construct. A lot of the times I feel like going into the mirror match, going into the 3rd Construct actually helps a lot because you need to be very aggressive and then passive, but then be aggressive. It's a weird mirror match. It just depends on how you play it, but I like the 3 Construct still. It's working fine for me. I have no complaints over it. And then I play the 1 Shekaniga. With this card, I'd probably take out 1 for Agrista maybe, but even then, probably not. Then for the Exceeds, I play 1 Exciton and 1 Dweller. Exciton is very cool because with Instant Fusion as well, I can go into this level 4 Fusion match I'm going to show you. And I went Denko Sekka, Special Summon a White Dragon, go Instant Fusion for this level 4. Went Exciton and blew up his entire field. So I'm sitting with an Exciton that could not be negated other than if he had a Baylor. And he just looked there like, oh my god, what do I do? So this is a card, for real. And then the last card I play is 1 Carbonolo Warrior. Okay, it's a level 4, which is the best part, Earth. So what you do with this card? Against Clyforts, play Instant Fusion on this, correct. So we're going to pay 500, and then we're going to normal summon a Mathematician. Now Mathematician then will send a Glow Up Bulb to your graveyard, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to mill the top card of your deck for Glow Up Bulb and special summon onto the field. And then you're going to synchro the 2 Earth monsters that equal level 5 for a Naturia Beast. Now Clyforts have a very... Oh, snap. That didn't happen. Now Clyforts have a very, very strong matchup against Shadolls, but... Now notice I said but. This card is unreal against them. Now, they might have the skill drain. Yeah, we'll go with that. They might have the skill drain. But it slows them down. And slowing them down is like winning almost. Because if you can go ahead and slow down Clyforts and then put pressure on the board, it's almost impossible for them to come back. And being able to even then summon the Denko afterwards. If you have a Denko and Beast on the field, I don't think they're going to win the game. More than likely, if you go ahead and put pressure on the board, because they won't have a way to pendulum summon all their monsters. So they're going to have to wait a turn to do all their stuff when you can just game them next turn. So that's it for the Naturia Beast Clyfort thing. Also, I want to get into Abyss Dweller. You can also just, summon this and then go into another level 4 like this and go into Abyss Dweller, which is very good. Having easy access to Abyss Dweller is just unreal. And then the last one I want to talk about, I've actually done a couple things like this before. Having Honest obviously is amazing in itself to begin with. But let's get into something else I like. Alright, so I've actually done this quite a couple times actually. Having these, okay? Having these in my hand, okay? So what we do is we go summon Mathematician, send Glow Up Bulb to the graveyard, correct? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to normal summon the Blackluster Soldier, okay? And then you're going to activate Glow Up Bulb's effect to special summon itself. And then you're going to synchro for an Armory Arm. Alright, so BLS Armory Arm is automatically like game breaking. So what we're going to do is we're going to go BLS Armory Arm. And if they have a monster attack mode, honest for game. I've done that quite a few times. Yes, it's actually freaking hilarious when people look at you like, how in the world I was winning, and then you're like, not now. So that's my deck. I've been testing it for a while. You can ask anybody at my locals. I've been playing very well. The only iffy matchup still is the Clyfort matchup, but that's why you play all the cards you do. It's to benefit you towards, you know, both of the big decks, and even then, you know, even the mirror match. So that's pretty much it for me, guys. Let me know what you think about the video, the deck in itself. I would appreciate all feedback, so in the comment section below, go ahead and, you know, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think I should try on my deck and whatnot, and I would appreciate all of that. And until next time, guys, I'm Spoofy with the Card Guys, and I will see you guys later. And don't forget to check out supergamesinc.com. Bunch of great dudes. Go to locals there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And YouTube, we'll see you later. Peace.